Okay, so this is a market recap for let's see, for the 16th of April. So going into today, as we can see from yesterday, we had a big move downwards, so we could kind of expect more downside. But my thing with that is, since it was such a big move, I wanted a bit of a retracement. Um, Same thing with NQ. You can see that we had a big candle close to the downside. When we look at the daily cycles for the weekly, quarterly theory, we could see we didn't really have an SMT because we took out all the lows on all the indices. And then since yesterday we had big distribution to the downside on all indices, then make the first phase, which is Monday BX, and then we would expect some accumulation. So I didn't really want to trade too much today, so I took one trade and I got off. I ended up making like $300 and something. But when we get a quarterly theory on the 15-minute, you can see that we had a SMT between quarter one and quarter three. NQ took this low, and on ES we didn't. And then when we get to the 5-minute cycles, you can see on ES we made this low when we took it, and on NQ we did not wind up taking that low. Let's see what we did here on YM. There you go. So on YM we wound up taking these low too. If we go into the daily cycle, so if we go into the daily cycle, we can see that the new day open was over here. And since I wanted to see a bit of a retracement, I was going to look for some type of SMT before the below the true open and go long. This way we could put in a wick and go a bit higher. So we have this SMT over here. If we hop on the 1 minute, this is the SMT right here. Same with NQ. NQ, we didn't wind up taking out these lows. And on ES, we did wind up taking out those lows. We kind of had big displacement upwards from there. Same thing with NQ. And I was predicting that this would be a breaker block, which is a smaller unicorn setup on a lower time frame. If you look at the 15-minute candle, let's see, let's move this over here. So if you look at the 15-minute candle, it's right over here. I want to see a open low and then go up. So that's basically what we had. I wound up entering long somewhere over here, but I should have waited for the top of the breaker block because I would have got better risk reward over there. But I ended up taking some contracts out when we wound up taking this high right here. And then I moved my stop to break even and got stopped out on the rest of them. But honestly, I should have just exited my position just because on NQ, let's see. So as you can see, we have like these stacked equal highs over here, which is my target. but you could see on NQ after we tapped that breaker right there. I mean, we didn't really tap it, but once we tapped it right there, we shot up and made new highs over there, and we didn't take it out over there. So I should have just took off my profits right there. After that, I kind of just stepped away and went golfing because it was supposed to be accumulation. It was supposed to be a XAMD week, so it was kind of lower probability. And I think when you go into the 15-minute, it was a seek and destroy profile, meaning that London session took out Asia high and low, and we took out London high and low. So basically, the market was just going for liquidity and not really going anywhere.